just read my story, then you know how completely transformed I was by my birth experience. It was the most positive and empowering experience of my life. And you also read that it wasn't easy, and it was the most challenging experience of my life too. I'm here to tell you that you can completely transform your view of yourself and what's possible through your birth experience. You can have a positive and empowering experience, and it doesn't have to be like what our culture would have us believe it is. A lot of things in our culture undermine our confidence in our ability to give birth and to birth normally and naturally. The truth is, birth is normal and it is natural. And you are capable, you are strong and powerful, and you are meant to stand in your power in your birthing time. Don't listen to what anybody else has to say. Take it from me, the woman who had a really amazing transformative birth experience, because I know that you can have that too. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping you and other expectant women to have the same kind of experience that I did giving birth. And it not only impacts you in your birthing time, but forevermore, because no matter if you have a positive or a negative birth experience, it stays with you the rest of your life. And it also shapes your view of yourself and what you're capable of and what's possible for you. So here's what I want to give you, a little bit more info. I'm going to tell you about birth through an acronym, BIRTH. And it may be a little bit of a different way to think about birth than you currently have. So let's go. B, believe that it's possible. Believe that you can. Our thoughts are so powerful and our beliefs are so powerful that they dictate what we think we can or can't do or what is, and we're so attached to them. So when we reframe our thinking about what birth is and what we're capable of, then we open ourselves up to new possibility to have a powerful and amazing birth experience. If we continue to believe what our neighbor's birth experience was like, and our mother or grandmother, and what they believe about birth, and we integrate that into our own beliefs about birth, then more than likely that's the kind of birth experience we're going to have. And we're going to continue to perpetuate the myth that birth has to be that way. It's simply not true. So when we reframe our thinking about what's possible by believing, first of all, that you can do this, that you are made to do this, and that the process is perfectly designed. Yeah, there are flaws in the design, such as life, but that's the exception more than the norm. And our culture would currently have us believe it's the opposite way. So you're going to have to do a lot of work to reframe your thinking about the birth experience, but you can. I is for information and intuition. So first, I want you to think about all the information that's out there floating around and how easy it is to access information. Read books, get factual information, look at research, look at all of your options and begin to explore them. Even if you don't think you'll choose a certain thing, at least know what it is. That's your right and your responsibility. So explore everything out there that's available to you. Look at the source of your information. When you go on the internet, can you back the source of the information you're getting? Because anybody can say anything on the internet. So choose wisely what you're integrating into your own beliefs and thought system. Do what you need to do to feel really confident with the information that you have to make the best decisions for you. This is your birth experience and your baby and your body. Don't let anyone else dictate to you what's best for you. The other I is for intuition. Intuition is also known as inner knowing. We're all born with a strong sense of intuition, and we begin to lose sight of that as we go through life, the further in life that we go. When we're not practicing and using our intuition, or we begin to distrust it and tune it out, then we're disconnected Our intuition is also, I like to call, our inner compass. It's our inner guidance system, and it's never wrong. So, have you ever had that experience where maybe you're in the company of someone that you've never met before and they've not done anything, but you just get this gut feeling and it doesn't feel good? Listen to that. That's your intuition speaking, and run the other way. And if we began to listen to our intuition more often, then we would be on the right track. We would never be wrong. So I want you to begin practicing using your intuition. And you can do this when you go to potential birthing places, like different hospitals, perhaps birthing centers, or maybe even at home, asking yourself, is this where I see myself giving birth to my baby? And go inside and listen for the answer. It's right there for you. R is for receive. Be open to receiving new information. Be open to receiving the support that you need. Be open to new ideas. Just be open-minded, because when you are, it's all there for the taking, and everything you need is right there in front of you. T is for truth and trust. The truth is, birth is natural, and it's normal. It's not an emergency waiting to happen. It's not something we need to be rescued from. And most of the time, it's not a medical event. That's the truth. The other truth is that you are perfectly designed for this. You are capable, you are strong, you are confident, and you can do this. Don't let anybody make you think otherwise. That is the truth. Trust. When you know the truth and you have the education and you listen to your inner knowing and your inner guidance, you can then trust that everything is exactly as it should be. Trust yourself and trust the process. H is for heal. Healing. This is such an amazing opportunity to heal past wounds. We all come into life and grow up with different beliefs about ourselves. And many of them are false beliefs. It might have something to do with how we feel about ourselves, our self-esteem, what we believe we're capable of, what we believe we deserve, about our wholeness. And when we go into our birthing time, a lot of these insecurities pop up. So when we're giving birth consciously and we're actively engaged in the birthing experience, we can then face our fears head on and work through them, exactly as I did. This is so meaningful because you can take this new formed identity of yourself into the rest of your life to be a better parent, to be a better person. It's just going to serve you for the rest of your life. And no matter whether you have a positive or negative birth experience, it will stay with you the rest of your life and frame your view of yourself. So don't you want to have a positive and powerful birth experience? I think it's the most amazing thing we can experience. And the healing doesn't stop there. Perhaps you've given birth before and had a negative experience, or maybe a traumatic experience. Well, this new birth experience provides an opportunity for you to heal the past wounds of your other birth experiences and to become transformed. I've seen it happen over and over again. So that's what I want for you. And I'm dedicated and committed to you having that, if that's what you choose for yourself. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you and to connect with you on this level, because I believe that's why I'm here, and I believe you're here for a reason too, that it's no coincidence that you're listening to this video now. I want you to have an amazing transformational birth experience just like I did.